Hey, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Tony Carson, and I am the administrator for the Facebook page called Lincoln Blackwood World's Greatest Truck. I have had my Blackwood since 2011. When I got it, it had 74,000 miles on it. It now has 177,000, a little over that, and it's been a great truck. It's been a fantastic truck, and it has been a fabulous truck. In fact, it's probably been the world's greatest truck. I really have enjoyed it. It gets attention everywhere it goes. Unfortunately, when it comes to fancy trucks and cars, they come with a lot of bells and whistles that are wonderful when they work. But when they stop working, it really is the pits. Such is the case with the tonneau cover on the Blackwood. About a year ago, I started to notice that it was acting strange. It started to not close completely, and I'd have to go out and catch the corners and push them on down and stuff like that. Really ghetto for a truck like that. So about 6 months ago, it just quit working completely. Just one day, just bam, no warning or anything. So I decided for my Christmas present to myself that I was going to dig that little module out and send it off to the company that refurbishes them and hopefully get it installed by the time Santa Claus comes. So I've never done it before, and I didn't find videos of anybody else who had done it, or at least made a video about it. So I thought I'd do that for you all. If anybody in the future has got to deal with it, this will give you a little bit of a guide on how to do it. It's really not that difficult. It's just a little bit cumbersome. And you don't need any fancy tools to get it done, just some patience, and it'll happen. All right, so I hope you enjoy the video, and if any of you are some kind of programming, computer, technical whizzes and can figure out how to create something that can be bypass that little box, you would probably be able to make a little money doing it. There are 3 connections. If you could figure out some kind of computer system that goes in that space and can be upgraded or reprogrammed without having to take it apart, or maybe install a port in these things somehow, that would be really great. Anyhow, have a good day, and let me know what you think of the video. The first thing to do is you pop off this little metal plastic piece right here, and I've kind of already pre-done it, but here it goes. The next thing you'll need is one of those little T30 things. I'm not sure what it's called, a socket or a wrench or whatever. You can either get the screwdriver version or the socket as I have, and that is a T30. And there are 6 of those across the top to be removed. And of course, once those are out of the way, they don't in and of themselves free it up. So you have to pull out this little bit of plastic molding that holds across the bottom. Once you get that out, and by the way, it comes out like a shape of a U, as you can see right there. Once it comes out, then there are some more of those F30 bolts across the bottom, 4 I believe in total. Okay, once the bolts are out, this whole little wall comes away from that, and then there are 2 little connectors for the light beams that go along the side, and they disconnect right there. Okay, once those are out of the way, you peel back the carpet just a tiny bit. There appears to be these little things here, these tie downs that are holding the carpet kind of in place, so you don't want to mess that up, I guess. But you pull it back, and then there are those that seem to be holding this back piece in, and it might actually have turned out that if you pull out this spot first, you don't have to pull off the side, but we'll find out. Okay, next we're back to the T fitting, and there are several of these bolts in that little strip there. You'll need to get something of an extension so that they will fit. You can reach back there. Okay, there's a series of bolts that hold the back half of that wall on, and you'll have to get a T20 and probably an extension so that you can reach in there well. Once you get all those bolts out, it looks like it's just a matter of prying it away from the back of the truck. And you'll want to be careful when you're prying so that you don't bend that little piece of aluminum too much. And there is the little box that is so much trouble to get to. Okay, so I guess disconnect that, unbolt it, and send it off to wherever it goes. And with the use of a 10mm socket to get it from the wall there, it is free. Just have to disconnect it and stick it in a box.